Sorry.
Congratulations. After a difficult week at football club, do you take satisfaction not just from the win, for the fact that you've provided the supporters with an entertaining game?
I think this is really important. Well deserved by the fans. The support was amazing, and I felt that since the day one, they just want to see a team fight until the end, no matter what the situation. And I think we did that today. And you have that feeling of connection with the fans. All the things in the game were against us, and we fight through that, and was a good win for us.
That's just something also. When you said kind of hand roll off, what was the thinking behind that? And did you have permission to go into the dressing room as well?
Oh, I was cold and wet. Maybe the thinking was that we were play more in the 5-3-1. I know that is a risk because you are taking maybe the only player now that he has 1-against-1 in pace. But I felt the team was okay in controlling of the game, almost in the half time. And then we make the substitution, and we had to choose someone to go out. We have to think about set pieces also, so it was my choice.
It must be very pleasing that if you thought about set pieces, you've got 3 goals from Dorgu.
Yes, and we talk about that many times here when we are suffering goals, and you talk about Carlos and change with Andreas. We are in the same team, and today they win the game for us, so the credit for them.
Richard.
I just want to talk a bit more about set pieces. And did you imagine when you took over that would be such a big threat for the team?
No, it was the one thing that I felt here is completely different than if you play abroad. The contact with the defenders, especially with the goalkeepers. So we adapt. I think we are improving the way we defend, but also the way we attack set pieces. And like today, change the game.
Rob.
You played with 10 men for a long time tonight, the same against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Liverpool at Anfield as well was another good performance. I know that your idea is probably to play more proactive football eventually, but do you think the players perhaps are more comfortable being on the back foot at the moment and playing that way?
I think that is clear, but it's hard for me. So sometimes it's like you are fighting. That's why, and I make that analysis also. When we are together, if you have players like Harry Maguire and Mate de Ligt defending the box, they are really strong. But then when they have to cover a lot of space, the game change for them. So I know that, but I have to not just think about now. Of course, we need to survive, but it's really hard for me to play like we play in the second half. But I feel that the players are more comfortable sometimes defending in the low block.
Okay.
Great to win tonight, but how much have you got to improve, and where have you got to improve if you're going to get anything out of this season against the likes of Forest?
We have to improve in every aspect. We lack of some characteristics in our squad to play in the different way. We need to have more possession, and I felt that today we were more calm with the ball, especially in the beginning, and especially after we suffered the first goal. I think Bruno was really important on that. Sometimes we want Bruno higher in the pitch to be near the goal, but sometimes we need Bruno also building up, and I think he was really good on that today. Because he's really confident with the ball no matter what the context. We clearly need to create more chances, and especially we need to score more goals. I think that is a big issue in our team, and when we think in the future, we need to address that.
No more horrible starts. I mean, that was an awful start.
Yeah, was the same, but sometimes you are... Everybody, when they watch that ball, were thinking, here we go again. But then sometimes football is like that, and we manage to fight all the situations during the game, and I think we truly deserve the 3 points today.
Jamie.
Could you just ask two questions, but just clarify, you're not unhappy with Alejandro and Garnacho?
You are making a connection with the Rashford, right?
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. What I'm saying is that I'm going to talk obviously with Garnacho about that. So I will talk about that if you want in the next practice call.
Just on Nana, what do you think of him as a goalkeeper? Because, all right, maybe it wasn't his first goal, but the second one, he seems to have that in his locker, his mistakes.
I know it's we have to work on that. So of course we need to improve, not just Andre, but in we have so many problems. If you see a lot of our players in some games make some mistakes that are important in the result of that game. So I don't want to point just for one player. We need to improve as a team.
How's Patrick Ruben? Obviously,
I think he's the first situation. I think when you look, he's looking at the ball. Is when he look at Andre and then look at the ball. And when you look at the ball, Andre jumps for the ball. It was a misunderstanding the way they connect each other. And then the sent off. The important thing is that I know Dorgu quite well. He don't want to harm anybody. And that is important for me. And then you have this situation. He had that mistake, and then you feel in the game that he was making a lot of runs, trying to win every ball, being aggressive, and sometimes you overdo it. And he has these problems today.
Great, we'll leave it there. Thanks.
Thank you.
Do you know what he said? I'm going to touch my Garnacho.